Hello, this is Miho from Canada. How you guys doing? I hope mentally and physically good and fit. So lately, the whole world is evolved with this incident that people are angry, frustrated, and a lot of fears. And it's so sad, and I feel for people around and related to George Floyd. And people do things because the way they brought up, all the beliefs and thoughts they have been carrying over their lifetime. And this world needs more of the people who have the higher conscious level. I feel for the kids too, who are so pure in their heart, and they see people equal. It should be that way. None of those I'm superior than yours or inferior to the others. None of those. We are all equal with different experiences, different background, different language, culture, ethnic background, age, and gender. But each of us has something really special inside, the light and love to share and give and spread. And the kids are just like that. They don't know what's the difference. That's something that grown-up adults who also being fed to be taught a certain way is the life, or being taught this is the truth or the beliefs that you need to hang on to with a different colored lenses, which you go through life with. And the kids who are so pure, honest, and sincere, it just don't understand why people do this. And just yesterday, my daughter, I guess, being listening or watching, and start building up, and all of a sudden, in the middle of eating the snacks, she was crying, saying like, why people do this? What's going on with people, and why they try to cover it up, the truth. And they just don't understand. It's not just my daughter, like friends, my daughters and other kids are feeling the same way, and they feel angry, frustrated, maybe fearful. And that's how we learn as an adult too, the new concept, a different concept. We are different. Some people are superior than the others. I'm inferior to the others. And it's something learned. It wasn't engraved inside of us when we started our lives. So as an adult, it really have a certain level of responsibilities to show to the kids, how the world works and operates. And showing that through that incident, the kids, they collect that image of police as somebody cannot trust anymore, or somebody who's supposed to protect the civilians from bad things or bad people. Now they're doing bad things, killing people, or they just don't understand the whole concept of it. They just get the end results and what's happening and what they have impression of. So it's really hurting, some kids as well. And they start to build that concept, and they will carry that to the rest of their lives. And people who suppressing angers because of what happened in history or decades ago or hundreds of generations ago, it comes up because this incident triggers the memories and angers and frustrations and fears. So they burn things or destroy things just out of anger bomb and has nothing to do with it, but they use this as a trigger to show, how they feel by, attacking things or others. And that's really, really not necessary, but it's kind of sad side of the human beings as well. So I really, really put importance of harmonizing yourself, peace with yourself, being comfortable with yourself. When individuals do this, have a good sense of humanity or empathy or kind heart to the others, we don't even think or dream of hurting others just like that, because we learned over the year, the history, that killing people just to solve something are not the solution. We've been killing people randomly or just destroying each other for so many thousands of years. And this is not the way, humans solve problems, but it just never stops. Somehow it's a different kind of incident that shows that still just hurting people because I got hurt, that concept is still there. And we need to move out of that world to really respect each other. That means that you, as a person, being responsible to be really calm and harmonized and happy and joyful person, so that you respect other people's, space and thoughts and ideas, and it just be spreading light and love and treat each other respectfully. And these, frustrations out of hatred and discriminations and, just killing, we need to get rid of, we need to graduate from that state of consciousness, because it's just we've done it so many of those in history, and it's time for us to move on to the next level of consciousness where those not be needed in order to peacefully live on this earth. We are getting so globalized that we need to be thinking each other as equal level that has different background, different culture, different languages, which is really great. It's a good stimulus, because if we are all the same, we're gonna start wearing the same white clothes or eating the same thing, or we do or say same thing. It's not gonna be interesting place to live. It's like a robots, right? We do have feelings, we do have a different talents and likes and dislikes, so that's okay, because that makes each human beings really interesting. So individually we need to really find this peaceful spot and work on the conscious level to go up. And this is something you need to realize and do it by yourself. This is not something other people could do it for you. Like if you want to go to washroom, you can't ask other people to do that for you. It's kind of same thing that has to come from within, internally. So each person needs to have this really high conscious level or higher conscious level to live, to look at the life, look at yourself. And I think this incident really shows the way of life, like how people take this. It's either dwell on this and pour more anger and frustrations and fear to make it bigger, or take this as endings. That's it. No more killing, no more fighting, no more unnecessary forces. We are all responsible for ourselves, and we all need to work on to be in a good quality of human beings. And we all have that inside of us. And as an adult, we lived much longer years than the kids, so we need to show a good example as well. And the kids know more about what's the truth because they're so pure. They don't look at the life or world with different colored lenses. They take humans as a human. It doesn't matter what color, what gender, what's not. We are all the same. That's what they start with. So keep it that way. We don't need to feed them a wrong concept, how the life should be. And a life should be so bright and happy and a fun place to be and grow and improve yourself, to find your potentials and really enjoy who you are, no matter what color or gender or what languages you speak or whatnot, where you came from. It's supposed to be all appreciative. So that's what I think. And incident like this may repeat again if people don't learn anything from that, or maybe more and more people are aware of this conscious level to go up and find yourself to be more of the happy and joyful, peaceful, harmonized place. And when you are in that state, you really stabilize, and the anger, frustrations, and fears is gonna subside. There are still there because when you try things new or something you face that's unusual, you do face those feelings, but it's not like this, like a bomb exploding kind of anger that's been carrying inside of you. So it's really important to let go of those angers and frustrations and negative feelings as soon as it shows up inside of yourself. So that's what I think, and it's all depends on individuality, and you just need to show that to the others as well. You cannot force them, but at least you could show how you live your life peacefully. Okay, see you soon, and see you in the next video.